Good day. This is Tim 3 for INL 370 information product. Today we present to you Pulse Connect, health information to you in a heartbeat. So as you can see here, we're in the landing page, and the aim of this specific Pulse Connect is to bridge the digital divide in rural South African communities, and this is to ensure that we achieve the goal of being able to achieve the goal of information for all program, which is partnered with UNESCO. So our mission is to provide free cultural relevant health information to rural South African communities through optimized mobile app and web platform, overcoming barriers of connectivity, literacy, and language. A structured health courses, which is which touches on aspects such as HIV and AIDS, mental health, first aid with certifications, and also in the future we'd also like to implement multilingual content and also offline accessibility for areas with limited connectivity and community forums, and also a digital repository. Our approach is that we ensure that we have provided a content development, mobile first design, and offline capabilities. So as you can see here, these are the certain features that Pulse Connect has and that our information product has. And what we've been able to achieve is that you're able to have certificates, offline access, community, and also we have also been able to provide a health pulse and also health alerts you via email on any new courses, new chapters, or updating you on your test results as well. So as you can see here, we to show who we serve. So our information product basically touches on the youth, adults, and elderly. The youth mostly targeting courses such as HIV or AIDS, and also for adults, caregivers, parents, etc., and also elderly of the age of 50 plus. So as you can see here, we're addressing key challenges worldwide: limited healthcare access, and also cultural linguistic barriers, and also digital divide and economic constraints, and stigma around mental health and HIV or AIDS. So we're not specifically doctors, but what we have done is that we've partnered with health professionals to ensure that we're able to provide information that is crucial, and also consulted with health sources that will allow us to ensure that we're providing the useful information to bridge the digital divide within these marginalized communities in rural areas. So as you can see here, this is our team. This is the team of Pulse Connect. This is the team that made this all possible. So as you can see here, with Gabelo, our project director, Naledi, our information specialist, and Ashton, our information specialist as well, and Zapang, which is I, the software developer of the specific Pulse Connect, and also Vusimuzi, which is our information architect. We ensured that we're able to enhance on collaborative excellence, and also ensure that we're not only using community research but also tech solutions, such as being able to digitize the courses that are created by information specialists, also ensuring that we're designing a system that will ensure that the flow of information can be very much useful for so many users, and to ensure that we bridge the digital divide. And also for continuous innovation, we've also implemented an administrative aspect of Pulse Connect, where we're able to not only manage the users but also able to manage the courses and also the quizzes and the chapters, and overall also get data insights with the specific platform that we've created. So the health topics cover physical health, mental health, safety, and practices. And then this Pulse Network, which is basically a community where we're able to ensure that information can transferred from one member to another, and also health professionals will be able to clarify certain aspects of the certain information that has been sent out there, and also to fulfill any uncertainties or stigmas around information around health and also safety overall. And these are our partners. We've partnered with the IFAP and also the University of Pretoria and the Social Development Department of South Africa, within the Departments of South Africa, within the Republic of South Africa, and also UNESCO. And if you'd like to partner with us, you can ensure that you're able to contact us directly here. So as you can see, Pulse Connect also has a Pulse Discovery, where you're able to access health resources and repositories. So for example, the AHRI data repository is an African Health Research Institute. So if we're to click here, it will ensure that we're able to redirect to the specific repository and find resources which could be useful to not only help us as community members to understand the specific gaps within our knowledge as a rural health, but it will ensure that the users are able to find, these repositories. And it's very difficult to just search for these repositories to ensure that we're able to provide the users with the necessary information gap which exists already. Thereafter, we're able to now view the number of courses that we also have. So in total, we have a total of 9 courses. These 9 courses come with a quiz, and they also come with content. And the content are divided into different chapters to ensure that the information is organized in a way that the users will be able to understand the specific content. So thereafter, we're able to enroll for specific course. And that should allow the user to be able to, to ensure that they're able to enroll and get started with their learning. So for them to be able to enroll for a course, they need to first log in. So by ensuring that they're able to log in, we've implemented a register and login, so users that don't have an account yet are able to register. However, we are also able to register for users on their behalf, and then they get sent their details as well for those users that are unaware of how to navigate technology, especially in the aspect of rural areas. So we also provide training so that users are able to also take on these courses and be able to register. So now I'm going to sign in and log into my account. Let's try again. So the benefit of this is that when I'm able to log in, I get data which is specifically centered to me. I'm able to enroll and I'm able to benefit from my learning. So that is the aim about Pulse Connect, is that not only are you bridging the gap between the information rich and information poor, but essentially within the rural areas, but essentially you're also able to benefit within the specific aspect of the learning. So you're also able to, as you can see here, you're able to earn badges, and also there's completion rate of the number of badges that you were able to achieve, milestones, etc. So as you can see here, I as a user, I'm completing 2 courses at the moment, and these are the two main courses that I'm currently completing, and this progress is actually tracked as well. So then this is my progress. I'm currently completing 2 courses, and I've already successfully completed 1 course already. Therefore, within completing the courses, I'm able to track the number of chapters that I've completed, the number of courses I've also completed, and the number of hours I've completed, and the badges that I'm earning. So I've currently earned 2 badges, such as the Quiz Master and the Community Helper, and then I'm also in the process of achieving Health Champion and Knowledge Seeker and Certified Pro and Perfect Score. Within the specific scope, certain badges have different criteria. So as you can see with Health Champion, I need to complete 3 courses so that I'm able to have my full badge, and I'm in the process of that. And then where Knowledge Seek, I need to be able to complete 5 courses, and as a certified pro, I need to earn 10 certificates, and at the moment I have 2 certificates, and a perfect score basically means that I've been able to achieve a total of 100% on my different courses based on the quiz. So moving on then, we're able to now navigate to our quiz. So I, as a user, I'm able to track my progress within specific types of courses that I've already done. So like I said, at the moment, I've already registered for 3 courses, and I've completed 1 out of the 3, and I'm in progress to complete a total of 3 courses. So I, as a user, am able to view a specific course and also enroll for a specific course. So as you can see here, each course has a disclaimer where Pulse Connect will not be held liable if or anything happens after the user has read the information. They cannot be held liable if the user passes away, or if they get injured or hurt, or if the user shares the specific information with another person and applies these certain things. However, we're assured that we consulted again with health practitioners and health resources to ensure that we're providing accurate information, but there's a disclaimer that we should not be held liable if anything were to happen to the specific user. So that leads us to the introduction. So the introduction of our specific course, this is a specific outline of specific courses, for example HIV transmission, and once a user has been able to complete a specific course, they're able to mark it as complete. If a user is able to mark it as complete, that ensures that the user is able to they're one step ahead into being able to complete a quiz. So thereafter, we're able to track that, okay, we've completed this amount of courses, and once we've completed the last set of courses, we're able to now view the total number of we're now able to view a total number of the quizzes that we have to complete. As you can see here, I have there's previous attempts within the specific types of quiz that I had completed, and that ensures that I, as a user, am also able to see my mistakes and see if I'm improving or not, and also to track my progress overall. So for example, that is where I will end right now, and then we'll move over. So another addition within the course is that you're also able to have text to speech. So the benefit of that is for users that are dyslexic, and this also considers users that are also unable to see, so those that are blind, or even those that would like to be productive while learning the course. So this ensures that they're also able to be multitask while, for example, they're in the farm and they are either herding their sheep or they are planting their crops. So this is another cool feature of the system. So now they're also able to play this. Cool feature as well is that they're also able to stop the specific text-to-speech at any time, but then they're also able to understand and have a flow of exactly when and where they're able to hear the specific details. So that is just a minor that's actually a cool feature, not even a minor feature, but a cool feature that the user is also able to interact with within the Pulse Connect. So now that the user has been able to complete the HIV awareness course, the user can now take the final quiz. So as you can see here, the quiz is basically on based on the content and the chapters that the user has been able to complete, and thereafter let's answer the quiz. So for example, if I were to input the incorrect data, which I will do right now, it will show that as it's now submitting, it's going to show my score that I scored a 40% but didn't pass. The passing score is 80%. The minimum pass is 80%. This is to ensure that the users are able to understand the content that they were studying. This is to ensure that, they are rewarded a certificate based on a specific passing mark. And also the content is not information heavy. It is in an aspect where they're able to just grasp the most important aspects of, the course and things that are very crucial. So let's complete the course quiz again. So now let's try and pass this quiz so that we're able to earn our certificate. So the immune system, protected sex, do you like illness, anti-retroviral therapy, and condom use. So if the user got all of the questions within the multiple choice correct, then they'll be able to have 100% score. And the cool feature is that the user will receive an email that they passed the specific quiz test. So that they pass a specific quiz test. This is to ensure that the user gets a notification that they passed the test, but also they get a notification that they were able to receive a certificate and that they should go and check in their dashboard. So thereafter we're able to go to our certificates. And I had already achieved the specific certificate, but the nice thing about the certificate is that you're able to view the completion date and you're also able to view the score that you achieved, so 100% score. And now let's download our certificate, and this is how it looks like. This is how a certificate looks like. Let's just open the specific one. Yeah, so this is how a certificate looks like. So you receive a certificate of excellence where you're able to not only download the specific certificate, but you're also able to share it. And within that, it writes the course name, and each certificate has a unique certificate number and the date of issue, and the score is also indicated. And also we give thanks to our sponsors for the specific course generation, and also providing the course material, and also for ensuring that we're able to sponsor the functionality of the specific system. So as you can see here, it also shows the issue date, and also just to verify the specific certificate, you're able to go to the specific link, and then it's able to show you that no, this certificate actually exists. So this is the total of our certificate, and as you can see here, this is the number of badges that we've earned, as spoken to prior. So now this also motivates the user to ensure that they're able to achieve as many they're able to achieve as many badges as they want. And at the moment there's 6 currently pending, and they've only earned 2 badges at the moment. So now let's go on to the Pulse Network community. So within this Pulse Network community, a user is able to either make a post. So let's make a post, like a discussion, and let's say our topic that we'd like to talk about is mental health. So then the topic would be mental health awareness in rural schools. And then maybe with regards to the content is, you'd say, I feel like My child is overwhelmed with academic pressure. How do how do I cope or assist this Tim? Because I am conflicted as to whether he is really not feeling well or he is making excuses. So thereafter, the user can also be able to attach a specific image to this. So for example, let's just put an image of a pill there. But then you can also be able to make a post anonymous. So because now this is a very sensitive issue talking about my child, I'd probably like to make this post anonymous. So you're able to click on this button where it says post anonymously, and then thereafter you're able to post to the community. As you can see here, the post user, so then the details of the specific post won't be shown, but I as a user can then, for example, come here as a health practitioner and I'm able to provide a specific advice. For example, I could be like, hi, and then maybe just provide certain advice like, I would suggest you talk or connect with a educational therapist to understand the underlying issue. So thereafter you're able to post, and then within that specific post you're able to see, okay, yeah, this is the specific post. You're also able to like the specific post, and we're able to view the specific comments as well. This ensures that the user is able to, so the profile picture is loaded here, and also the time of when the specific comment was also made is also very crucial. And thereafter, since South Africa is a very huge country, and if this community were to grow, we're also able to join specific communities. So as you can see here in the Eastern Cape, there's specific posts which are linked to the Eastern Cape that a user is also able to interact with, and they're also able to make a specific post. They're also able to view the specific discussion that was made, and also able to view the specific comments. They're also able to like, and this is only specific to the specific province community that they've been able to join. And as you can see here, it also provides a user with a lot of community stats. So in total, there's a total of 5 members, and also a total of 30 discussions that are currently happening, and 40 posts overall. The 40 posts overall refer to maybe comments as well, which are also added within the specific count, and this allows the user to be able to engage within the community and to ensure that they're able to bridge the knowledge gap within. Another cool feature within the specific Pulse Connect is that a user is able to update their profile picture. So for example, if I were to change from this painting and put my own original profile picture, the profile picture is updated. So users are also able to update their details. For example, if someone were to be married, they're able to change the surname from a Mashaba to, for example, the Smith. So these are examples of exactly how the system works. It's very usable, and users are also able to change their password. Another cool feature is that the system is very the system can Another cool feature within the specific Pulse Connect is that a user is able to update their profile picture. So for example, if I were to change from this painting and put my own original profile picture, the profile picture is updated. So users are also able to, update their details. For example, if someone were to be married, they're able to change the surname from a Mashaba to, for example, Smith. So these are examples of exactly how the system works. It's very usable, and users are also able to change their password. Another cool feature is that the system is very the system can Another cool feature within the specific Pulse Connect is that a user is able to update their profile picture. So for example, if I were to change from this painting and put my own original profile picture, the profile picture is updated. So users are also able to, update their details. For example, if someone were to be married, they're able to change the surname from a Mashaba to, for example, Smith. So these are examples of exactly how the system works. It's very usable, and users are also able to change their password. Another cool feature is that the system is very the system can Another cool feature within the specific Pulse Connect is that a user is able to update their profile picture. So for example, if I were to change from this painting and put my own original profile picture, the profile picture is updated. So users are also able to, update their details. For example, if someone were to be married, they're able to change the surname from a Mashaba to, for example, Smith. So these are examples of exactly how the system works. It's very usable, and users are also able to change their password. Another cool feature is that the system is very the system can Another cool feature within the specific Pulse Connect is that a user is able to update their profile picture. So for example, if I were to change from this painting and put my own original profile picture, the profile picture is updated. So users are also able to, update their details. For example, if someone were to be married, they're able to change the surname from a Mashaba to, for example, Smith. So these are examples of exactly how the system works. It's very usable, and users are also able to change their password. Another cool feature is that the system is very the system can Another cool feature within the specific Pulse Connect is that a user is able to update their profile picture. So for example, if I were to change from this painting and put my own original profile picture, the profile picture is updated. So users are also able to, update their details. For example, if someone were to be married, they're able to change the surname from a Mashaba to, for example, Smith. So these are examples of exactly how the system works. It's very usable, and users are also able to change their password. So this is also the mobile app version of Pulse Connect. Yeah, so as you can see, the app is very much mobile friendly, and you're also able to move between the tabs, and you're also able to continue learning here. Yeah.
and it is a compilation and representation of them.
So this is also the mobile app version of Pulse Connect. Yeah, so as you can see, the app is very much mobile friendly, and you're also able to move between the tabs. So now we're transitioning more into Pulse Admin. So Pulse Connect has an admin and also employee / health practitioner component. So Pulse Admin allows any admin to ensure that they're able to manage the system effectively, whether there has been new information that has come about, or also ensuring that they're able to track the amount of data and information, and also the user interactivity and overall performance of the system. So as you can see here, this is our dashboard. The admin will be able to view at the user engagement over time, and this also is accompanied by the number of users that have been able to join Pulse Connect within the specific month. Thereafter, the admin is also able to view the recent activity within the system. So the recent activity, and also they're also able to view at the province member distribution. This is basically tracked on the communities that the users have joined within the Pulse network, and also looking at the number of enrollments and the popularity of each of those specific courses, and also the language preferences which exist. And it reaches a feature which we will add later on when we get more funding for the specific system, and also the device usage. So example, what type of devices are mostly used within Pulse Connect, and that also allows us to be able to track the number of the course completion rates, and also see the health topic engagement which exists within Pulse Connect as well. Impact measurement. So now we have been able to see that there's an 80% of users within rural areas that are actually using Pulse Connect, and that is the aim after all. Remember, Pulse Connect will be made available within the internet. It's a platform which is made available within the internet overall. So that means that users are able to, any users able to join Pulse Connect. So that's also removing the information barriers within other users that would also be interested within learning these health courses. But our target is rural areas, and also the number of 65% of offline content usage. The fact that we're able to provide the offline content to these users, and that our system is available offline as well, means that we're also bridging the information gap, not in terms of physical infrastructure but also digital. And then you also look at aspects such as the satisfaction rate has also always improving 92%, because of our features of being able to implement the text to speech, and also being able to ensure that we've organized information into different chapters, a course into different chapters, not to ensure that we're also not providing information overload, and also allowing users to have multiple attempts. And with a specific attempt, they're also able to get closer to achieving a specific to achieving not only badges but also gaining a certificate after the completion of the course. So now, as you can see here, this is the number of users within the system. So as you can see here, these are the users within the system that have registered for the specific system. And the cool benefit is that we're also able to upgrade the user roles and also the specific user roles within the specific system. And within that, let's just see here. So as you can see here, the users, the admin is also able to update the user roles, and also they're able to change the status of a specific user. So for example, if a user has been not been great within the community, we're able to deactivate their account, and that prohibits them from being able to log in. And we're also able to delete a specific account, and this ensures that we can prohibit the number of unethical users within our platform, and ensure that our platform is not only safe for our users but also protecting the information that we are representing. So as you can see as well, this is the course management. This is where the admin and the health professional are able to manage the courses. For example, they're able to edit a specific course, and they're also able to manage a specific course in terms of their chapters and provide certain information. Courses also support the feature of being able to upload images and also being able to update the specific quizzes as well, and questions overall, creating a multiple choice platform. And this is in collaboration with the admin and also the health professional. Thereafter, we also have a community management. This is where we are able to view the number of posts and also manage the specific community. This is where the admin is able to delete inappropriate posts, and also ensure that they're able to track the number of comments that are within a specific course. They're also able to view the community stats, and also the admin has their own settings.